Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. All right, so before I start anything, I did put a link up on the top for the Tipsy Tombow glue holder. It's $5.50 and it's on Etsy, and it's Crafter's Solution. This is like awesome. So you don't have to, you know, lay it down, lose it. It's like right there for you. The glue's at the bottom all the time. I never use the fat tip. So I do want to say support small business, and that includes people like ourselves. I don't know if you know the product Brutus Monroe, but if you buy like from China directly, like I know a lot of things are made in China, but if you go on Wish and whatever, AliExpress, they are actually stealing the images from companies in America and selling them for cheap. And I always feel bad when I hear that, a customer has purchased. And it brought it back to my attention because I just saw it on a thread yesterday on one of the groups I belong to. Somebody was saying, oh, yeah, go there. It's so cheap. But yeah, it's cheap, but it's like stealing from companies in America. So buy American. This is a family-owned little business, and they have 3 products right now, and I'm sure they'll come out with more, but it's the best $5.50 you'll ever spend. So let's go on to stamping. So being a demonstrator, we get email every Tuesday with some updates and samples. So usually, I don't know, I don't make their samples, but these were so pretty with this set, and just happened that's what I planned to do, so I quickly made them. Of course, I had to make a couple little alterations because I didn't get the little trinkets, and so I put a flower there, and it's just as pretty. So it just shows you can, make whatever you want and customize it. And then I just put a little leftover piece in there. You'll see the big boo-boo, that one I didn't do, that I made on one of the cards I'm doing tonight. I don't know what I was thinking, because I know what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to start out. Now, Sue did this card last night on her live with different things. I did it with the bird. I also did it with the butterflies. And this came from Jackie Bolheis from Canada. So so it opens up like this, and then you put your little greeting in there. So great for, giving a money gift or graduation. That's what Sue showed yesterday, a little graduation card. It's just a fun one. So I did that one in yellow. This one I'm going to do in Mango Melody. So it is scored. It's a 5.5 by 8.5, 5.5, 8.5. And then instead of scoring it in the center, you're scoring it at, what are you scoring it at? Oh, now I didn't write that down. What a dummy. So it's 2, and then I think 6.5. Oh, I think I scored it wrong. We'll find out in a second. Did I? Did I? No. That's right. Scared myself there. Okay, so we'll burnish those. And then the DSP is cut at 3 by 4.25, and then you cut off 1 inch. So the 1 inch goes on the bottom, and I'm going to flip that and do that one on top and use my little holder. And there went my other thing on the floor. Oops. Oh, I just did it wrong. Okay. We'll flip it the other way. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Okay, so we have this piece on top. And I'm going to set that aside and do a little stamping. Oh, I cut two of them. I don't know why. And something ended up on the floor and went flying. That piece. Okay, so for this, the outside piece, your friendship means the world to me. And let me put this back in there. I'll be upset. It's getting into the habit now. But I was liking it all day and yesterday. So I'm just going to stamp that over to the right. And then I'll grab the saying for the inside. And you want to do that one up to the top so that you see it. So, thanks for being you. And we'll just put that right there. And close that up. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the Mango Melody. And stamp a flower there. Oops, I really want the little ones. We'll put one there. Really, Gail? Ooh, I did that exact. How lucky can you get? Okay, and then on the inside, so we'll put one there. And I had them together, but then when I went to stamp another one, it like messed up. So I decided to put one on one side, one on the other. So that's the inside. And then I did stamp the other one, but this one I'm just going to take, and this is from the DSP, and you can see how many I fussy cut already. So I'm just going to stick some glue on that. And then when you go to put this together, let me get rid of this because all the stamping is done. So you're going to put a very fine line. You don't need a lot of liquid glue. And then just hold it for a second. So now your card is going to go on the inside like that. And then we're going to go ahead and, now you can pop it up too if you wanted to, but I'm just going to do glue again. So you just want to put it on the upper portion. And then where'd I put my bling? This needs a little bit more on the feet. Oh, where's the bling? Nope, that's wrong. All right, I'll use some of these old pearls. Use them up. So we'll put one there. You can see how old they are. And come on. and one down there. So there is that one. Pretty quick and easy. Okay, so the next one is also pretty quick and easy. So this is what I did, and with the rectangle frames, I cut dies. I cut out that, and then cut one out with the same die in the crumb cake. So we'll go ahead and stamp that. And you don't even really have to color it, but I think I will, because I did stamp and ink. Or I might color it later, because I have a lot of other stuff to show you. And then the little hello. Which is a little, the label is on cockeyed. And once you put these labels on, yay, I got it right. They do not move. So, this is going to go down first. Okay, I think I'm better. I got stuff falling here. Okay, and then this goes on as well. And you're just going to center that like that. And then this, I actually popped up kind of, oh, just found my bling. Okay, so this, like an eclipse card, rather than putting it like an inlay. Got one on my thumb. I just did my nails about 5 minutes ago because I realized I took my polish off and never put any on. And I was like, oh my God, because the ink from 2 weeks ago is still like all in my poor little split nails. So I'm going to leave this one plain and see how it looks. And then it's more like simple stamping. You can always color it later. Because I have some other coloring to do. So you just lay that right on top of there. And I actually like it like that too. So I'm not even going to color it. It would be cute just to color maybe the flowers, just to give it a little. But here it is, one colored and one not. So that's that one. Okay, and then this one, we're going to do a little sponging, a little embossing. I get to use my glycerin. Okay, so we've got all these pieces, and it's my normal sizes, 5 by 3 3/4 layers. Okay, so put that to the side. I'm going to grab my Versamark and the leaves from the set. Oh, most important thing. Except, you know, you gotta have... What a mess. Sue, come and organize me. She's laughing. It was here. Okay, I found my other one. I should just keep using this one because it's green and I should see it, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so we're just going to randomly stamp. You can either turn your paper or turn your stamp. Let's see if I need any edges. I am so shedding. Every place I look, my hair is falling out. Okay, then we're going to take and put some, oh, not the white, clear. Oh, I could do white. It really doesn't matter, but I've got this, so we'll just do it. And I did miss a spot. So I am going to quickly, I have my fan on too, so I hope everything doesn't like blow all over. Okay, now I feel better. Okay, so let's heat this up. Okay, we'll let that cool just a second. Okay, so now we're going to take some glycerin. And I'm going to take Pool Party. Put my ruler away. I am such a messy stamper. And the top to my glue. Okay, it's in my little tipsy. So you actually want to put some ink on either a block, or this is just a piece of acrylic. So get your glycerin rubbed into your sponge and then pick up some color. Looks like I had plenty of glycerin in there already. And then you're just going to sponge. And you get a nice smooth look. Okay, so that one's done. So that's how it looks. So that white shows really pretty. So then we're going to take the two pieces that were just here. Really, Gail? I got them. I got them. All right, so I'm going to stamp. Ooh, this stamp is going away. Wishing you an amazing birthday. And that is from Humming Along, which is leaving us. Get it while you can. I haven't checked to see what's gone and So I think my label on this one is also a little off, but we'll find out in a second. Not too bad. Okay, so what I did, I cut another one in black, same exact size. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. And then I cut off the ends of it. And you want to just line it up. There's a little ridge there, like right before the little dots. Come on, stay. Oh, now it stayed. Okay, so there's one side. There's the other side. I hear some kind of beeping. Okay, and then we're going to put some dimensionals on that as well. Oh, let's do something in the right order. So we're going to put this down. We're going to do this first. You can case anything you want, Fran. You're welcome, Lisa. Family-owned businesses and people trying to either, you know, make a little extra, like demonstrators. It's important for us to all support each other. I mean, if you go and buy, China, they copy 31, they copy everybody. Gucci. I mean, who is that helping? China. Okay, so this is going to go down right about there. And then on this one, when I put that down, that was one right from the bottom. So, you know, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to use these little heads popping up, but when you can use something from the end to put it either on the side or on the bottom, like, absolutely go for it. Okay, so, here, oh, I got them. They're right with the boys. Okay, so I cut out a couple of these, and then I put some Winkastella. Love it. So we'll put one there. One on this side. Oh, it looks so much better. This one I didn't wink. I forgot. Where's the one? Oh, this is, no, this one I put a one on the inside. One of them I used the blends on the inside of the card. And after I went, what did I just do? It bled through, of course. And I turned it over and went, yeah, it did. And I gotta say, this is pretty just like this, even without the birds. Okay, so there, I already pre-tied a bow. It's got to be in one of these baskets. Or maybe it came out. Or maybe I have to tie another one. Dang it. Gail. Now I don't know where, oh, there it is. Or, yeah. Okay. So what I did is I doubled it. That means I got to tie 2 bows tonight. And then I snipped this. Because if you don't snip that, then when you're doing the bow, you don't know which one you're pulling. It confuses me anyway. So go backwards, especially when you're using skinny. Oh, come on, Gail. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Remember, no feeling in my fingers. So although I kind of feel it, I don't really feel it. Okay. But what's funny is, like paper and things like this, I don't actually feel the same way you're supposed to. But if I'm washing dishes, the water is so hot, like anything hot. Pick up coffee, I feel that. My nerves are bad. Okay, so we're going to roll this in half. I still can't believe there's more left on there. Look at that cute little bow. So that's going to go down right there. And then the birds. So one there. One up at the top. And there you have it. It's cute. I like it. Okay, so for the last card, and that's going to be a little different. So this one I'll color. And let me put this away. I got extra birds all over. You can even do that with putting some of those on this design. Okay, so this one was 3 by 4, I think. Yeah, I got 3 cards out of one strip. And then you cut off 1 inch and you have 2 inches. And that's not supposed to be there. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 4. And the other one that I did, I'll show you. So these are the 2, basically the same card, same paper, but this one I flipped it. And then I decided as I was looking at it, it was too busy. I mean, I like it, but it was too busy. And isn't that the perfect bow? I don't know if I can do that again, but I'm going to try. So I decided, and we got to have little feet down, to do them this way. So feet down. And this is actually similar to the card that I did, I think it was my last video, where I put a big word. So basically, yeah, basically it's the same. So it just shows you can do different things. And then this I cut from the new art, I forget what it's called. Art something. There's still a little couple dots in there. So let me stamp the image first, and then we'll finish putting it together. Oh, Gail. Does anybody else yell at themselves when they're stamping? Or am I the only one? Okay, so that's stamped. I'm going to let that dry while and really it dries pretty fast. Faster than any of the other inks. Cheaper than any of the other inks. And kind of brighter. I'm kind of liking this one. I still have one more coming. And then maybe I'll do a little comparison video. Okay, so then we're just going to trim that off. And I already pre-stamped that, but let's color. So I used, let's see, let me grab them. Okay, so I use Granny Apple Green for the leaves and dark. So very simple, fast. I just put like a little chick in each leaf. It's so small, like to really make yourself crazy with shading. Nah. Oh, forgot that one. Always miss one. But see, like you don't even, like it doesn't even matter. Even if you don't color the whole thing and there's like a little bit of, oh, another one. How did I do that? If there's a little bit of white showing, psh, it's part of the color of the leaf. We can color any way we want. Okay, and then soft suede. So I just kind of flicked a little bit of dark, like on the top. And there was another spot up that way. And then I brought in the light and, that's my biggest problem. Okay, so then I just went and pulled that along. Okay, so the flowers, let me see. Flowers, I'm going to do a little different. So I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to go in and do the light. And usually I do dark first, but with some things I do the light. So I'm going to do that. And again, don't worry about if there's like white spots. And then I'm just going to throw in a little of the darker. Did I get them all? So that's that. Simple, right? Okay, and then for the bird, I'm going to start out with light Calypso Coral. And kind of go in an outline, but I'm not really drawing a line. Some on the heads. I think I'll only do 2 at a time. And is this the light? Yes. So the light soft suede. All right, Then we're going to come in with the dark petal pink. Yeah, it's better to do them, especially when you're blending a darker color that's not really a match. Okay, but you can see how that kind of like softens, and as it dries it'll soften a little bit more. So back to the light Calypso. And then the light brown over it. Light. And then we're going to come back with the dark petal pink. But this just like totally softens that brown, so it looks more like a shadow rather than coloring. Yeah. No. And you can do some flicking if you want. Just flick some of that color. Okay, and then we're going to grab the dark Calypso Coral, or you can do it in brown, and just get the beaks. So that's the coloring, but you see how all that brown kind of just softened? I know that's okay, but it was that one. Okay, so now we're going to put that down to our card base. Oh, no, we're not. Got to do the bow first. Okay, so we're going to put this around. Not doing one of my cheats. That's way too much. Still way too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay, so we're gonna get it where we want it. Make sure it's straight. And then again, do it backwards, which is the hardest thing to do. Right, Rach, if you're there? It's so hard, but your bow comes out so much better. And then just adjust it. But you ever have where you know, you tie your bow and everything is going that direction, or one is tucked under and no matter what you do, you can't get it straight? When you do it this way, okay. So then you want to take a glue dot and anchor it. And the ribbon scissors. And I usually use my bow as a guide to where I cut my ribbon. So I kind of look at the edge of where that loop is, and that's where I cut. Okay, and sometimes if you need to, you can put a, you know, another glue dot under the loops. But I don't seem to need it this time. It's not going to go anywhere. So that's going to go there. And then we're going to pop this up. I have my usual mess here. Just saying. I know it's overuse of dimensionals. I just hate when they're saggy. My tipsy tipsed. All right, it does help to push them down first. Make sure they're stuck. And that's that. So there's another card. And is this, well, I'm going to bring them all back now. Let me get rid of this. And get rid of all of this. Okay, so we had this one. And the ones from Stampin' Up. And that one, I'm not sure which was the one. I think it was this. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I colored that on the inside, and then I went, oh, it came out cute. Uh-oh. So don't do that. So that and that. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Please copy all you want. Like, that's why I do this. So I will see you on Sunday with, you know my motto, I don't know what. See you then. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.